First guest, beautiful actress. She starred for 9 years in the hit series Touched by an Angel. She stars in the new CBS movie Survivors Club this Sunday night at 9.
While we didn't kill Eddie ourselves, Detective Griffin thinks we might have arranged it.
You had motive and you had opportunity. That gives us probable cause. A murder is a murder. Look, it's clearly a case of diminished capacity. You didn't know what you were doing.
Not for a hired gun. Requires premeditation.
Sounds like you've been thinking this over.
You need to know what you need to know when you need to know it. And you don't have probable cause, you just have a hunch. Now get out and leave us alone, and next time bring a warrant.
Mean? She's mean. There she is, Roma Downey, right here. I don't know if I'm right, but tell me I am. These outfits that you wear in my show, that's the only time you wear them.
The only time?
Yes.
Yes.
Just
for you.
Just for me.
Yeah.
You're just showing off.
I am.
Because they don't allow you to wear these in the shows, right?
But you see, I don't play an angel anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. This is great. Now, seriously, I don't want to harp on this, but I do. How long have you had this outfit? How long have you had this particular one? Just say you just got it.
I just bought it for the show.
Is that true?
For you. I wore it just
I'm believing you. I believe you. Don't toy with me, Roma.
I'm not toying with you. It's so nice to see you again.
Yeah.
You look great.
Yeah. By the way, there are people watching us right now. Okay. So you look wonderful. Now, the last time you were here, you were leaving. You taped the show, the Angel Show, Touched by an Angel, in Utah.
In Salt Lake City.
In Salt Lake City. And last time you were here, you were moving away from Utah because the show was winding down and you were leaving.
The show ended in May.
The show ended in May.
We packed our bags.
And where did you end up?
At the beach in Malibu.
In Malibu. So, if I remember correctly, you're from Ireland.
I am.
Yeah, not Scotland, not England, but Ireland.
Ireland,
yeah.
The
But
land
you didn't
of
go
rain.
back. You didn't go back there. You went to Malibu.
Yeah, well, you see, it rains all the time back
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
The last few weeks here, it's been raining.
It's been
a
raining.
lot
It has
too,
been raining. But it's sunny, and I love Malibu. And I'm not that far from Malibu. No. I'm just thinking. You say, what is it, Jeffries or Joffrey's? Joffrey's?
Joffrey's.
You say Joffrey's or Granita. You name the restaurant. You know.
Yeah.
And
we could have dinner together.
We can have a drink or dinner or whatever the hell happens. I won't tell my wife. You don't tell your. And what, you know, we'll just.
Are you married?
No, I just like to say. Well, you know, I know how to get to Malibu is all I'm saying. Okay? And I don't have to worry about getting home.
Well, you would have to come out to Malibu because it's very hard to get me to leave Malibu.
Yeah. So you just, what do you do there?
Well, you know, you look at the ocean and it's sort of like a constant
it's
brain massage. It is.
Brain massage,
It's very relaxing.
Yeah. And then, so what do you do during the day? Do you just...
You know, well, I've been working a lot.
Right.
But when I'm not working, I like to hang out on the beach. And
so you stare at the water.
Stare at the water.
And I believe it undulates. It does its little movements, right?
It does. I mean, hours, days go by. People call at the end of the day and say, you know, what have you been doing all day? And you're surprised that the day is over.
Yeah, it's like a vacation where you don't get anything accomplished, you know? You just sit there.
Except it's your life, you know.
It's your life.
Yeah.
So you're spoiled rotten is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So you're loving Malibu.
Love it.
But I believe all of Southern California is health conscious, but even Malibu, they're out of control, and no carbs whatsoever. And I think you're a potato freak, though, aren't you?
Well, you know, the Irish, you know.
They're laughing. I'm telling you like it is.
You're laughing, but it's true, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, the Irish love potatoes, and Spud could be my middle name.
Spud could be your middle name.
I mean, we've been known in our house to have potatoes and then like a side of potatoes. You'd have a baked potato and a side
The entree is a baked potato, and then the side is mashed potatoes.
But as you know, as I know you know, it's Lent.
Ah, of course.
And so as a good Irish Catholic girl, I have given up potatoes for Lent, so I cannot have a spud now until Easter.
You can't have a spud. What do you eat while you're staring at the ocean?
well, no, I don't eat when I'm staring at the ocean.
Right. So what do you replace your potato with? What do you?
You know, pasta.
I think you said pot. I thought she said pot. I was so. And in fact, maybe she did say that, and then she covered it.
You know, but I mean, there's something about living at the ocean, though, that it's sort of like being naturally stoned. You know,
okay.
Just
Yeah. By the way, the movie, it's called Survivors Club. Do you play an angel? You don't play an angel again.
I don't play an angel at all. You know, this is the 7th movie that I produced this movie as well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I always thank you. Yeah. I always
Control freak. Okay. Control freak.
No, I always like to joke that I got the starring role because I was sleeping with the producer. Me, myself, I'm sleeping with
But I'm running with that.
Oh, okay.
What is that? I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
It's a thriller.
It's a thriller.
So it's quite different. You know, in the past few years when I've done one of these movies, typically it was going to be teamed up with Touched by an Angel. So there was respect for that franchise. You know, it mightn't have been appropriate.
Right.
As the end credits were rolling for that and the opening credits for the movie, that you would have seen me maybe running across the screen in my bra and pants, waving a bloody axe or something.
Yeah.
You know, that wouldn't have been a good thing.
You almost said bra and panties. I was waiting to hear that. But it's pants. It's fine. By the way, did you ever wear a skirt? You never wore a skirt on Touched by an Angel.
Yeah, just a wee bit longer.
A wee bit, yeah. But in that clip that we saw, you were pretty. The clip that we saw of Survivor Club, you were kind of you had a bad attitude.
Well,
I wouldn't say bitchy because I don't talk that way, but you were a little mean there.
But if you were accused of murder, wouldn't you be a bit defensive yourself?
Yeah, I just didn't think you had it in you to be that mean. I'm almost afraid to come out to Malibu. But is this a movie that you're proud of?
I'm very, very proud of it. I get to play a different kind of character. Jacqueline Bissette's in the movie. James Remar, who you just saw in the clip.
Bissett.
Oh, she's lovely, gorgeous, gorgeous.
The deep. All right, we're going to talk more, and we're going to play 5 questions. Stay with us. Roma, Downey. We'll be right back. We have the Olympics coming up this summer, and didn't you participate in the last Olympics?
I did. I got to carry the torch in Salt Lake City.
Oh, that's exciting.
It was. It was a great thrill.
Now, how did that work? Didn't they hand it off, and do you have to actually run, or did you walk, or what did you do?
I ran about 6 city blocks with it.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Felt
like a rock star.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was thrilling.
So they were lined with people cheering you on?
Cheering me on. It was
How great a feeling was that?
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And then you got the option to buy the torch.
Who
afterward.
Did? Who did?
Well, I did. I got to buy the torch that I ran with.
Yeah.
That, you know, you paid $300 for it.
Right.
And then they brought it over to my house the next day.
Yeah.
And it was dirty. You know, I mean, it came all smoky.
Oh, the soot, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, it was sooty.
Yeah.
Sooty.
So what'd you do?
Well, I asked the guy, you know, if it would wash off with soap and water.
Yeah.
And he was horrified. You'd have thought I called his granny a bad name.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, that's Olympic soot.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be washing that.
Enjoy that. Yeah, so you kept it the way it is, right?
I have a dirty $300 torch in my house.
Yeah, in your house, yeah? That's great. And when you were running, I'm just picturing you running, were you, and this is for these people, but not for me, but were you in sweats, or were you in shorts, or what were you? What were you in?
Everybody had to wear that, you know, white nylon, you know, the official Olympic tracksuit.
Oh, that's great. I can just see that. That's great. Let's look. All right, you ready? 5 questions for Roma Downey. We always start with geography, Roma. Which American university's mascot is the Fighting Irish?
Notre Dame.
That's correct, Notre Dame, yes. Tell me, is this a real Touched by an Angel episode title or not? Are you ready?
Gosh.
Bar mitzvah.
No.
It is. It's real.
It was real?
Yeah, episode 135. Yep. My favorite coffee ritual in the morning. Is it A, preheating the coffee cup by taking the hot water from the, you know.
Your ritual?
Yeah, my favorite ritual. Is it preheating the, not that she would know, but we're playing a game here. Preheating the coffee.
Maybe after our dinner at Joffrey's.
Exactly. Is my favorite ritual preheating the coffee mug, okay, which I do with the hot water from the thing. What?
The
kettle, thank you, Roma. Or preheating and foaming my half and half in the microwave.
Oh, the microwave?
Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I do both of them, but my favorite one now is the one, whatever you just said. Yeah. Tomorrow night, Jeff Gordon and Richie Sambora are both on the show. Which one of those guys is in the band Bon Jovi? Jeff Gordon or Richie Sambora in Bon Jovi?
That would be Richie.
That is correct. How do you know? Yeah. Finally, you played Jackie Kennedy in, I think, a made-for-TV movie, right? 10 seconds on the clock. Besides Jackie Kennedy, name 3 U.S. First Ladies in 10 seconds. Are you ready? Go.
Eleanor Roosevelt, Lady Bird Johnson, Barbara Bush.
Yeah. Very good. Survivors Club is on CBS Sunday at 9. Great to see you again. All right. Roma Downey, everybody. We'll be right back.